Hi, Shubham.
Hello.
You
Audible?
turned on the recording right now?
Oh, I'm sorry, can you come again?
Recording is on, right?
Oh, yes, yes. Um,
Can we start when we will start?
yes, so I will be starting with, I will be doing the introduction part.
Okay,
We'll, we'll start the session by 4:05 or 4:10.
okay,
Uh, Enough participants have joined. Okay?
okay. I have my PPT ready,
Yes.
but the instance which I have to show hands on is still not working. I'm working on that. Just let me see.
Okay. Welcome, Bobby. Welcome, Devraj. Welcome, Imtiaz. Welcome to this session. We are waiting for participants to join, so please don't go anywhere. Till the time we wait for the participants, do follow us on our social media platforms. I've shared the link in the chat box. You can go through our social media platforms and our meetup communities. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to this session. We are waiting for participants to join. Uh, so till the time we wait for participants to follow us on our social media platforms. I've shared the link in the chat box. Welcome everyone. Welcome to this session. We will wait for 5 more minutes and then we will start this session. Thank you. Hello everyone. Krishna sir, can you please just confirm if I'm audible clearly?
And screen is
Okay. Uh, so welcome everyone. I'm Shubh Parmar, your host for today's webinar. My team and I are here to make sure you have a seamless and engaging experience. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to use the chat window. We are here to help. The topic for today is develop copilots with Dynamics CRM Solutions. Um, this webinar is hosted by the ATC community, a hub for enthusiasts passionate about cloud technologies, AI, machine learning, IoT, open source development, and DevOps. So this webinar is sponsored by Synergetics. Synergetics is a leading edge learning solutions provider in India offering specialized training and consulting services. We empower businesses and professionals to thrive in today's fast evolving tech landscape by delivering transformative learning experiences. Our core focus is on enabling digital transformation through innovative skilling programs, advisory services, and end to end implementation support. From modernizing IT frameworks to mastering emerging technologies like AI, cloud computing, and DevOps, Synergetics is committed to equipping you with the tools and knowledge to succeed. Uh, this is the Microsoft certification skilling journey. This is a Synergetics learning solutions, uh, which are persona-based onboarding, onboarding add-on, certification, certification add-on, reskilling, emerging technology training, certification hackathon, cloud adoption, latest technology training, sales, pre-sales training, practice playbook, and architecting. This is the Microsoft certification skilling journey. The journey begins with fundamental certification, then progresses to advanced role-based certification, and finally to expert level certification. We run communities on Meetup. This is the emerging technology community. Anyone who are eager to learn about technological knowledge can join this community on Meetup. We have multiple communities in Pune, Gujarat, Nagpur, and Indore. Those who are interested to join this community, please log into Meetup app and gain your knowledge for free. So our speaker for today is Mr. Krishna Kendra. He is a Microsoft certified trainer and subject matter expert in Dynamics 365 Power Platform and Microsoft 365 Copilot with over 6 years of experience in the industry. He has successfully delivered over 2,000 hours of corporate and academic training, equipping learners with practical skills and a deep understanding of Microsoft technologies. He is known for his ability to demystify complex concepts. Krishna designs and delivers high impact, hands on training modules customized to meet the unique needs of organizations across consulting, manufacturing, retail, and technology sectors. His dynamic teaching style and strategic approach have empowered professionals and students alike to thrive in digital transformation environments with great success. The agenda for this webinar is to design to equip BizApps administrators with the skills and knowledge needed to build dynamic 365 resources using Copilot. Participants will learn how to quickly create and manage resources in Dynamic 365 using Copilot. You have to follow the code of conduct, which will create a respectful environment for all the participants. Participants, please note you're not allowed to take screenshot of the presentation and cannot do screen recording. I would like to take a moment to share some information about the certification workshops we conduct at Synergetics. These webinars you have been attending are designed to give you a brief overview and summary of the full course content. However, the actual certification training programs of these courses run over 4 days, and we are currently offering them at a special discounted rate exclusively for webinar attendees. On my screen, you can see the list of in demand certification courses we are currently focusing on. Uh, for more details, I'll share contact of one of my colleague, Mr. Vivek Balasundaram. I'll share his contact details in the chat box. You can connect with him for more details regarding these sessions. All right, everyone. It's time for a quick quiz to make our session a little more interactive and fun. We have 5 questions lined up, and each one will test your knowledge on today's topic. But don't worry, it's all about learning. So think of this as a chance to check how much you've picked up. So first, so quickly drop your answers in the chat box. Okay. So first question, what is the primary role of co-pilots in Dynamics CRM? So quickly drop your answers in the chat box, guys. can see only two of them is answering. Everyone, please drop your answers. Let's see who knows better. So the correct answer for question number one is option C, providing AI-driven insights. We'll jump to the next question. Which Microsoft technology powers the AI capabilities in Dynamics CRM copilots? Quickly drop your answers, guys. I want everyone to please answer. So the correct answer is option A, Azure AI services. You can see many of you answering correctly. We'll jump to the next question. How can co-pilots in Dynamics CRM improve customer service teams? Quickly drop your answers in the chat box. I can see very few of you answering. I want everyone to answer, please. Let's see. Yes, B is the right answer. Well done, everyone. I see everyone is answering correctly. So option B, by offering contextual AI suggestions during interactions, is the right answer. We'll jump to the next question now. In Dynamics CRM, co-pilots can assist sales teams by what? Uh, Quickly drop your answers. Let's see who answers correctly. One. Yes, A is the right answer. Well done, everyone. Everyone is answering very quickly and correctly. Generating real-time insights on leads and opportunities is the right answer. We'll jump to the last question now. Which features makes co-pilots valuable for Dynamics CRM users? Drop your answers in the chat box. Come on, guys, quickly drop your answers. I see very few of them are answering. Yes, A is the correct answer. Voice and text-based interaction support is the right answer. So everyone do follow us on our social media platform to get relevant updates on upcoming webinars, workshops, and certification training we do. I've already shared the link in the chat box. Thank you so much everyone for listening to me. Now we'll hand over the mic to a speaker. Krishna, sir, you can take off from you.
Thank you, sure. Thank you so much. I hope my voice is audible.
Yes, sir, you're audible clearly.
My screen is visible.
Yes.
Oh. Hi everyone, I am Krishna and I will be your guide for this Copilot in Dynamics 365 CRM solution. In this small session, we are going to learn about Copilot architecture and integration across Dynamics 365 CRM. We will get master key features in sales, customer service, marketing, and field service. Then we will try to learn licensing model and deployment consideration that we have in Dynamics 365 and practice our real world scenarios and use cases and also apply responsible AI principles in business context. But throughout the session, I will take you to the deeper dive into all area of CRM, how we can utilize Copilot, and end of the session, I will take you to the hands-on where we can create one, how we can create a content using the Copilot. What is Microsoft Copilot? So Copilot is buzzword from last year when Microsoft have embedded its AI intelligence into Dynamics 365 and all the topics, all the applications of Microsoft. So before we dive into the Copilot, let's quickly look at what we aim to achieve by the end of this session. So you will have both conceptual clarity and some hands-on exposure as well. So key areas in Copilot CRM. So understanding the Copilot architecture, first we will explore how Copilot works under the hood, its architecture, and how it integrates across the Dynamics 365 CRM application. We will break down how Copilot leverages the Microsoft AI infrastructure, including Azure OpenAI, to provide intelligent assistance. And you'll also see that it connects seamlessly into Dynamics 365 environment without disrupting the workflows. What key features that we have, we will go to module by module, like sales, customer service, marketing, and field service. These are the four major core areas or core application of the CRM. Example, in sales, it helps summarizing the opportunity and drafting the emails. So if anyone is there in the session who don't know about or don't have exposure about Dynamics, so Dynamics is business applications where we have every business required major departments or major teams like sales team, marketing team, customer service team, and field service team, which provide on-site assistance to the customers. Now in sales, what their task, day-to-day task is to get an opportunity, make customer fall in love with their products and services, draft emails to them, providing enough information about the product to get customer make interest in them, and then they will be creating a leads which have the basic details of a customer. Then we will create an opportunity that customer is interested in which line of product. After that, we will convert that into the sale. When sale happens, we will convert that into the invoice. So in this process, where it is a repetitive task that summarizing the opportunities and drafting the emails every day, sales guys have to do that. But with the help of a Copilot, we will draft emails with summarizing the opportunity within a seconds. In customer service as well, it will assist agent by suggesting responses, what type of response that I can give. Example, if you are connecting to the customer service agent, every day he have to or she have to greet, hi, I'm Krishna, how may I help you? And with the verification of, is this your number that you are calling? This is the account that you are using. You are facing the problem with the product that you have purchased recently, something like that. So this is a repetitive response. Again, in campaigns, when marketing teams is doing campaign, and while field service team benefit from the providing insight, what we are looking for, what are the segmentation that we can do with the customers. So we will have a clear picture where and how Copilot enhance the productivity. Now, learning licensing model, every Copilot comes in every application. We have to configure or we have a practical aspect such as licensing requirement and deployment strategies. This ensure you do not only know the technical side, but also understand what it takes for the organization to adopt Copilot budget, compliance, and scalability consideration. Then practicing real world scenarios, we'll take that into the end. Now, for Copilot is like your GPT embedded into your application. Your Copilot essentially an AI powered assistance which is built directly into the tools we already use every day, like Outlook, Word, Excel, Teams, and Dynamics 365 app. Instead of being a separate platform, it is embedded into the workflows, making it easy for a user to adopt it. It also leverages large language models and natural language processing. As its core, Copilot runs an advanced large language model similar to the technology behind ChatGPT. So these models are trained to understand human language, so can interact with the Copilot just by typing or speaking naturally. So this makes it more intuitive for a business users who may be not technical expert, but if they are using Copilot and it is enabled for them for day-to-day tasks, it will be very helpful for them to be a productive in every aspect. Then connecting Microsoft Graph for the contextual insight. Copilot doesn't generate content in isolation, it is connected to the Microsoft Graph. So that means it can pull data from across your organization like emails, calendars, documents, CRM records, and chats, and then provide insight that are contextually relevant. For example, if you ask Copilot to summarize a customer meeting, it can pull a notes, past email, and CRM opportunities automatically. So let's assume that me and Shubham have a meeting. I'm a sales guy and I have a meeting with Shubham, but recently we have a communication on an email that I have created lead, then converted into the opportunity. And I know that Shubh is interested in various line of products where I can get the summarization, which product specifically he have emailed and mentioned in the email. So I can make my sales pitch ready for the appointment and opportunity also where I can pull the notes, past email, what are the conversation that we have earlier. All that data will be useful for me to prepare my sales pitch. So this enhance my productivity through automation and intelligent suggestions. So one of the biggest benefit is productivity. Copilot automates repetitive tasks like drafting responses, generating report, analyzing data, and it gives intelligent suggestions like the best next action in sales or a potential response. In customer service, so employee can focus on more high value work rather than filling the forms, sending the emails, and summarize the recent conversation. Copilot can do that. But the person who is using the Copilot, he will be so confident and productive that he will take a data driven decision. And lastly, the role based AI capabilities, which tailored for the business function. So finally, Copilot isn't one size fits all. It's adopt all the different roles and departments. For example, salesperson used for opportunity summaries, marketer use marketer craft a campaign emails with the help of a Copilot according to the product that they are marketing and doing campaign for it. And field service agent to get predictive maintenance insight depends on what historical analysis of the product anomaly is reported. So this is role-based customization ensures that every function gets AI support tailored for their needs. Now, understanding the Copilot architecture, to really understand how Copilot works inside Dynamics 365, we need to look at the architecture like Microsoft designed Copilot with the 4 key building blocks that ensure intelligence, security, and business relevance. First, Microsoft Graph integration. At the foundation, Copilot is powered by Microsoft Graph, and this gives it the access to the organizational data like customer records, emails, calendars, Teams chat, and documents, so that responses are not generic but personalized and contextually relevant. For example, if you are working on a customer opportunity, Copilot can pull data from the email trail that we have with the customer, meeting notes, CRM records to provide the insight. So let's assume that you are the customer and I am the salesperson. So if I'm working on the opportunity, so Copilot can pull data. What are the recent purchases that you have with us or our organization? What are the cases that you have created earlier for any products that we have given the replacement for the new products? And what are the different product that you have purchased earlier? So depend on that, what will be the supplementary product that I can offer to you while in the opportunity meeting. So CRM records provide me insight how to deal with the customer, how to pitch the customer regarding to the sales and other capabilities. Next, Azure Open AI Service. Now, in Azure Open AI Service, which is the intelligence layer, comes from the Azure Open AI Service. This is where natural language processing and generation happens. Copilot uses large language models hosted on Azure to understand prompts in plain English and generate meaningful response, whether it is summarizing, drafting, or analyzing business data. Now, if you think that Copilot is working everywhere, pulling data, emails, and everything, but what happens if you are working on hierarchical level? So for that, security and compliance layer is important, where one of the biggest concern with the AI is data protection. And Microsoft addressed this with the enterprise grade security and compliance layer. So data stays within the Microsoft Cloud tenant and it is protected under the existing of compliance framework. So this ensure Copilot can be trusted in industry with the strict regulation like finance, healthcare, and government. The application specific features. We earlier said Copilot is not fixed for all of this. It is a tailored version for every need. So Copilot isn't generic. It is tailored to every Dynamics 365 modules. In sales, it helps with opportunity summarization, email generation. In service, it assists agent with the case resolution suggestions. So what happens in the customer service whenever you create a case or you connect with the customer service? First, they will listen and identify what is the problem. Related to that problem, if there is any solution available on the portal, he or she will guide you to the FAQs or the uh, frequently asked questions or whichever the how to guide available on a portal. If that's not possible, he or she want to register a case in customer service, then we will take a case and within that time, we can use the knowledge articles which are saved in knowledge base. And we can send that knowledge article to customer via email, or we can guide them using that knowledge article to the customer. So this complex process, it helps agent, it suggests agent with the appropriate resolution for that one particular problem that created in the case. Which type of knowledge article is it okay to send? What feedback that we can take up with the customer, or in B2B scenario where we are charging customers for giving the assistance over a phone call for customer service. So we can keep the time, keep the track of a time. Also the KPIs, key performance indicators of the customer service agent with their suggestions, their mapping. In marketing, it will help to create a campaign with the content where we can, which segment that we can target with this particular product, which campaign that will be useful in which geography or the which recent customer that we have acquired. In field service, it support a technician with the insight and scheduling. So this application specific design makes a Copilot practical and valuable across different business functions. What is the benefit of a Copilot? Why we are using the Copilot? To minimize the repetitive task. And when we minimize the repetitive task, it helps us with the productivity gains. So main advantage of integrating Copilot into CRM system we get is Copilot uses AI automate and enhance CRM process that driving business performance. So 70% of a user report increase in a productivity. So let's assume you are the salesperson as well as your friend is customer service agent who are working daily on 50 initiative of leads and opportunities, drafting email, getting customer details, entering all the data, getting an insight, creating a smart sales pitch about that product. So this consume almost 50 to 70% of your daily time to customize the daily repetitive work. If you use AI for it or use Copilot for it, it increase your productivity and automate data entry and record updates. So user experience higher productivity after adopting Copilot. The tool automate the repetitive tasks such as data entry. Every time you have to put name, number, email ID, phone call, their address, city, state, country. All this data entry we can directly do with the Copilot. This enables staff to focus more on strategic work with the customer interaction that save the time. So Copilot significantly reduce the manual work, with some organization reporting reduction over the 40% of automation means customer queries and requests get handled faster. Teams can respond more quickly, improving customer satisfaction, and their CSAT score is high. Their KPI is well performed. It also increase operational efficiency and enhance accuracy. So how Copilot leverage AI for data validation? It will minimize the errors in the records, and automated checks ensure consistent quality in communication, reducing the risk of mistakes. So this ability builds organization trust in data and customer interaction. So Copilot deliver predictive analysis as well, where in recommendations straight from the CRM data. So real-time sentiment analysis help understand customer emotion. Is it positive? Is it negative? Or it is a neutral? So we can work in that way. If it's negative, so we can change the tone in politeness. We can offer them a better deal. If it's neutral, then we can slightly push into the positive side. So it will help us to get net promoter score and get a CSAT more. So these insights allow organizations to anticipate needs and optimize decision making. So let's start with the one by one. What are the every application, how Copilot help you? The core sales capabilities. Business required sales and salesperson bring revenue, which is main aspect of a business. You can emphasize your sales team with leverage of Copilot, that cutting edge AI to help sales team be more productive, proactive, and effective. So AI powered lead scoring and qualification. Copilot automatically scores and prioritize incoming leads using AI models. It analyzes historical sales data, lead engagement, behavioral patterns to identify high potential leads. So let's assume every day 100 customer visit your portal. And from that 100 customer, only 25 customer are those who visit your portal, read about the product, put their product into the cart, create the account, and then left. 75 people who just visited your website, that is not more relevant. The person who have explored the website, put their product into the cart, that is a more promising lead that we have. So sales representative to focus on their effort to the most promising aspect that we have for that 25 people, which increasing conversion rates and optimize the sales in the pipeline. The automated email drafting and personalization, where Copilot streamlines sales communication by generating personalized email draft. It uses contextual information about the customer, like you have left something in your cart that we are offering discount on it. What is the sales stage that they are? They are into the leads, they are into the opportunities, they are into the creating a sale order, and previous interaction with the tailor messaged. So whenever happens, whenever you are on any e-commerce website and you put something in your cart, within a 2 hours, you get a notification on your social media or your text message or a notification from that particular e-commerce application that you have left something in your cart. The cart is waiting for you. The product is out of stock or just two left. Please hurry. Something like that. We put a message or sales representative can connect with you and give you the relevant information about that. So engaging with each recipient with the relevant data and relevant notes and relevant sales pitch helps sales team to enhance their productivity and make deals faster. So Copilot can transcribe the meetings and automatically generate the concise summary as well. So it extract the key discussion point, decisions, actionable follow-ups, and sales team no longer need manually document meetings, ensuring nothing important is mixed and follow-ups that prompt and accurate. So let's assume that I have a meeting on a Teams call with the customer and it went on 1.5 hours. So Copilot can summarize the meeting, give me the bullet points and talking points that I can take it for the predictive analysis capabilities in Copilot, which enable more accurate sales forecast. It also uses the data-driven insight to project future sales trends and highlight risk or opportunities in the pipeline. So these support better planning, quota settings, and resource allocation for both sales reps and managers. With the lead scoring and qualification, how it helps. So first, we have AI-powered lead analysis. The Copilot and Dynamics AI look at multiple dimensions of lead and not just static information. It will also take the behavioral scoring based on the engagement history, like emails opens, clicks, website visit, event participation. The more consistent the engagement, the higher behavioral score that we get from the customer. Then the demographic and firmographic analysis, which contains factors or it consider factors like a job title, industry, company size, and geography to determine whether the lead matches the ideal customer profile or not. Then intent signal from the website and email interaction, which monitors signals from the digital channels such as website downloads, form fill-ups, email replies to detect buying intent. And the band assessment, budget authority need timeline assessment, which gives sales teams to an early sense how qualified the lead really is. With the predictive scoring model, on the top of this, Dynamics 365 uses a predictive scoring model powered by machine learning. It learns from the past deals analyzing which leads converted successfully, which didn't. So you can predict the future likelihood of success. So let's assume I am the person who is really interested in electronics. Whenever I go to your website, I always open the phones, the tablets, the laptops, the gadgets related to the earphones, watches, smartwatches, something like that. So whichever suggestions that you will give, whichever the marketing emails that I will get, always contains information about the electronics rather than other products. So it will give me the real-time score update as well. Depends on the scores aren't static. So they update in real time. So as a new interaction happens, for example, if prospects suddenly engage with the pricing page, the score instantly improves. Then customizable scoring criteria per business need, like because every business is unique, scoring model can be customized and letting you weigh factors that differently depending on your sales strategy. Another example, instead of electronics, let's put example into the real estate market. Every customer reaches to the sale order stage and holds there. From that, how we can handle with the customer with the help of Copilot, sales representative will get idea about their credit scores, what are their purchases, how they are making progress with their sale orders, what are the possession time that we can offer, what will be the other things that they are looking for. We can predict all of it with the Copilot with the historical analysis, and then we can take slowly that customer into ahead. The email intelligence. The system can automatically draft emails, saving the representative valuable time while ensuring the quality communication. The Copilot doesn't just write generic email, it understands context of a customer relationship, the current stage of sales cycle, and propose the message that ensure the content is relevant and targeted, which is personalized content based on the customer history. So AI looks at past interaction, previous emails, purchase history, service cases to personalize the message. For example, instead of one size fit for all follow-up that we have, the system might reference a recent product demo or the support issue that customer have raised. The tone and style adaptation. It can also adjust the tone and style depending on the recipient. A message to a senior executive might be a formal and concise, which one to a long-term customer might be more conversation and more friendly. Then follow-up sequence automation. So email intelligence automate the follow-up sequence as well. So if prospect doesn't respond, the system can automatically send a polite manner, share additional resources, or escalate to another communication channel, like keeping engagement consistent without manual effort. So one of the biggest advantage that AI in customer engagement is automated email drafting that we have seen. What in automated email drafting, how we can use the intelligence of a copilot. So copilot understand the context of a communication. Is it regarding the problem that customer have? Is it regarding the new product that customer asking for? Is it regarding the past conversation that we have with the product and now it's a time to make it the sale order? So whether it's a first outrage or the follow-up meetings or response to a service request, Copilot uses all data related to that customer in the CRM, the recent activities, and conversation history to generate email that match the situation. So not just it's a generic template, but it is a personalized content based on the customer history. So every customer has a different journey. Copilot tailors email accordingly for best. If customer attended a demo, let's assume that I am a real estate company and we have new property opening at one festival, and you are the one who visited that exhibition of the property, attended the exhibition, came there, visited the sample flats and offices and shops which are displayed into the building or the property, created your lead into that, shown interest for the shops, flat and condos, and from that we have a communication over the email as a sales representative. And this is a journey that Copilot can map and show me what product that I need to highlight and key features that I need to tell the customer to get into the sale order or convert him into the repetitive customer. So the message can reference that history and provide the update. And this personalization builds stronger connection and make customer feel valued rather than every repetitive sales pitch I tell to every customer. So whichever meetings that I have as a customer service or as a sales representative, I have visited hundreds of customers. It is not possible for me to remember every customer and what are the historical conversation that I have with them. But in CRM, it is also a very tedious task to open every customer details, go into the emails, read all the emails, read all the call recordings that I had, what are the notes that I have taken into the leads and opportunities. But Copilot can summarize all that detail for me. I get the information within a fraction of seconds, read it out, and then connect to the customer with the historical references that I can give in my sales speech, make him feel personalized assistant that he is getting, and make customer feel valued. What tone and style adoption for the recipient in email intelligence with the help of Copilot that we can get. The system can adapt the tone based on who you are writing to. You can make it formal and professional for executives, friendly and conversation for the long-term customers, clear and instructional for the service related communication. So this ensure message feels natural and appropriate to the recipient. And lastly, the follow-up sequence automation. AI can also manage follow-up emails if customer doesn't respond. It can automatically send a reminders, share additional resources, or escalate to another team member. So this reduce manual effort and ensure no opportunity or a conversation slips through the cracks. Beyond drafting only emails and getting historical analysis, Copilot help you to analyze incoming emails to better understand the customer intent and take a smarter action. So let's look at the key features that we have in Dynamics 365 Copilot. First is sentiment analysis of incoming emails. The system can automatically detect the sentiment of an email, whether it is positive, neutral, or negative. This helps the sales and service team prioritize the responses. For example, a frustrated customer email can be flagged or required immediate attention with a very polite manner. So while positive message might be routed differently, like toward to upsell opportunities and make him feel heard that what he wants. What is a key information extraction that we can give instead of manually reading through the every email and find important details? AI extract key information automatically. Things like dates, product name, order numbers, or commitment are highlighted so users don't miss critical details during in long messages. And lastly, the next best action recommendations which we get from the copilot for based on the content and context. The system can suggest most appropriate next steps. For instance, if customer asks for the demo, recommendation could be to schedule a meeting. If they request pricing, it might suggest sending a tailored quote. So this ensures responses are both fast and relevant. In CRM record auto updates from the email content, perhaps the most powerful feature in auto updating CRM records directly from the emails. Even if Copilot in Dynamics 365 have ability, if you get email from the customer regarding lead into your Outlook, if you have integrated Outlook with the sales, you can automatically create a lead or opportunity from the Outlook without entering into the CRM. So it will redirect that whatever the leads that you have created, and in the leads which email ID have mentioned, if we receive email in Outlook from that email ID, Outlook and CRM will connect together and it will create a lead. And whatever the conversation that I have in the Outlook with that customer, automatically it will be updated in the CRM itself with the real time. So if customers share updated contact details, mention the new decision maker, or provide a purchase order number, the system automatically captures that information in Dynamics 365 and it will reduce the manual data entry and keeps the record always up to date. What if we have a team meeting with the customer? Now, meeting intelligence, when meetings are conducted via Microsoft Teams, AI automatically works in the background and capture the process insight. For every meeting that can be transcribed in real time, afterward, AI generates a summary so you don't have to scroll through a long reading. So this helps both attendees and those who couldn't join. So action item extraction and assignment. AI identifies the action item during the meetings like follow-ups, task, or customer request, and assign them to the right team members, reducing the risk of forgetting commitments. And key discussion points highlighting which the system highlighting the critical discussion points, making it easier for a team to revisit the important topics without rewatching the entire meeting. So customer sentiment analysis also there, where AI can analyze the customer tone and sentiment during the call. For example, it may flag the points where customer is express concern or excitement, helping teams to respond more thoughtfully. The meeting preparation, when I am preparing for a meeting as a sales rep or a customer service. So preparation is just an important as meeting itself. So meeting intelligence support this too, where pre-meeting briefs with the customer context that before joining the meetings, representative receive and concise brief to all relevant customer information like account details, current opportunities, and recent activities. Then talking points and question suggestions, where AI also suggests talking points and potential questions, ensuring representatives are prepared for meaningful conversation tailored to the conversation needs, customer needs. And recent interaction review, where finally system compiles quick review of a recent interactions, emails, calls, cases, or opportunity. So the representative enters in the meeting with the complete context. For the sales forecasting, how Copilot helps. In sales forecasting, it's not just about the predicting revenue, it's about giving leadership and sales team confidence in their pipeline. So with Copilot and predictive analytics in Dynamics 365, forecasting becomes more accurate, data driven, and actionable. So AI leverage predictive analytics to go beyond traditional spreadsheet. Instead of relying on their past sales numbers, it uses wide variety of data, customer engagement, historical deal patterns, and market behavior. To generate more accurate forecast, you can use Copilot, and it will also give you the ability for AI-driven revenue forecasting that the system can project revenue with the higher precision. It looks at open opportunities, lead quality, deal stage, and representatives performance to provide a forward-looking view of expected revenue. This also helps the leadership to plan resources, budget, and target with the greater confidence. And deal probability assessment, where not every opportunity in the pipeline has the same chance of closing. AI assigns a probability score to each deal, showing how likely it is to convert based on the engagement patterns, past similar deals, and customer signals. So this helps sales team to focus on high probability deals instead of spreading their effort too thin. Then pipeline risk identification, where AI also identify risk within the pipeline, such as deal stealing at the particular stage, now low engagement from the decision makers, or missing banked criteria. So this early warning system allow managers to help in coaching with the strategy adjustment before it's too late. Then seasonal trend analysis, where finally forecast takes into the account seasonal trends. It contains industry may buy more specific quarters or during the festive periods. So AI analyze the historical seasonal patterns to refine forecast, ensuring the expectation and align with the market realities. Simple example that currently there are so many sales going on the e-commerce website. Which mobile phones, which electronics, which product in the furniture, which product in the clothing area have sold, which brands have a more customer attentions. They can get the historical data and assign same similar type of product into the upcoming dates. So it helps with the historical seasonalities patterns, and it will refine the forecast. So businesses can offer their customers more relevant product instead of some random products. After the sales, how Copilot help in the customer service. Customer have a problem, he always comes into the IT mode where we are handling the customer into the proper way, where agent often spend a lot of time searching information, writing responses, or catching up the details. With in Dynamics 365, we routine task and providing the real time for the case summarization and the conversation insights. Instead of manually reading through the long case histories or chat transcript, Copilot automatically generate the concise summary for it. So this means when an agent pick up the case, they instantly understand the customer issue, past interactions, and current status. The conversation insight also highlight the key topics discussed and the customer's main concern, helping agent to get up more speed up in quickly resolving the problem of a customer. The Copilot assists by drafting response for the both email and live chat, where these drafts are context aware based on the customer query, history, and current case details. So agent can review, personalize, and send them into the records. Also saving time while ensuring the consistent professional communication. The knowledge-based integration with the intelligent suggestions. So every customer service agent, imagine you are working as a customer service agent and company's product portfolio is 1000 product. And with the 1000 product, every product have 3 to 4 repetitive cases related to the product functionality. Now, as a customer service agent, it is hard to remember 4000 possibilities that you are getting cases for. So you have a knowledge base where you can search the article related to the product and related to the product particular issue. So during interactions, Copilot suggests a relevant knowledge base articles in the real time that help agent to quickly provide accurate solution without searching manually. So customer ask about the product installation issue. The system can suggest the most relevant step-by-step guide right within agent workspace with the one click. That helps to reduce the time to get productive and resolve customer query within a time. So Copilot continuously analyze the customer's tone and sentiment during the conversation. If frustrated level rise, it can alert the agent or even a supervisor, allowing proactive intervention. So this ensure agent not only resolve issue but also manage the emotional aspect of customer experience. So imagine if I am raising cases 2 to 3 times again and again. So how Copilot will help the case analysis that improve the operations through the automated summarization and tracking. So back and forth, I had 3, 4 calls, and now my temper has gone out of the roof. And other side, customer service representative is handling me. I get the help of a copilot automatically, which synthesize all the case interaction and notes and generating the concise summaries. So this saves support agent valuable time and ensure everyone reviewing the case quickly understand it and context history. So key issues and identification and the categorization that we have. The Copilot analyzes the case data into identify main customer concern and categorize them accurately. By surfacing the critical issue upfront, it helps agent prioritize responses and select the right resolution strategies. So customer interaction timeline. Every interaction with the customer is organized in the timeline view. So this include emails, calls, and messages, providing a clear picture of the customer journey for more personalized and effective service. Previous resolution attempts tracking the system track all the previous solutions of our customer for its case. So this prevent redundancy, help avoid repeating failed approaches, and enable the agents to build on what's being tried previously. The real-time insight, where the case priority recommendation, Copilot analyzes the case data and the customer interaction as they happens. So it uses the urgency indicators such as issue severity, customer impact, historical response time to suggest which cases should be handled first. So this helps agent focus attention on high priority case, improving resolution speed and customer satisfaction. Also, it escalates the suggestion based on the sentiment. Copilot continuously monitors conversation and detect negative sentiment in customer communication. So when frustration or dissatisfaction rises, Copilot recommend escalating the case to more experienced support staff or management before situation get worse. Early escalation based on the real-time emotion analysis prevent issue from escalating unnecessary and helps retain customer trust. So similar case pattern recognition, Copilot leverage AI to find patterns among current and past cases. So it quickly identify if case is similar to previously resolved issues, surfacing the proven solution and troubleshooting steps. This not only accelerate the resolution, but also ensure the consistent evidence-based support. Now response automation. With the Copilot, automated response generation Copilot create context-aware responses for both email and chat channels, tailoring the replies based on the specific customer queries and history. The AI adapts the tone of a communication depending on the customer sentiment. When customer is frustrated, happily, neutral, or responses are adjusted accordingly to build rapport and manage the emotions. And the multi-language capability allows seamless communication with the customers globally, making support more accessible and inclusive. Copilot ensures every response aligns with the organization's brand voice, providing consistency and professionalism across all customer interactions. Customization features that we have in Dynamics 365 Copilot, a comprehensive template library is available, letting agent pick or modify pre-approved response for frequent issues, saving time and standardizing the reply. So agent can review and edit automated response before they are sent, ensuring the accuracy and relevance for unique or complex cases. For sensitive critical issues, the Copilot support approval workflows, so response go through extra checks and necessary escalation before reaching to the customer, minimizing risk and maintaining service standard conclusion. So summarize the response automation streamlines. Yes, I have one demo at end of the slides. I'll take you to the demo of Business Central where we can draft the marketing text for the products. Now knowledge management, where we can ask the question functionality for instant answers. In knowledge articles, whenever we are searching knowledge articles, it will suggest dynamic article recommendations. What are the content gap identification that we have with the articles and multilingual support capabilities as well. A marketing and field service copilot, where natural language customer segmentation. Copilot uses natural language processing to analyze the customer data and automatically segment audience based on the preference, behaviors, and demographics. Marketers can describe and design segments in simple language, and Copilot will generate targeted list, making campaign planner faster and more intuitive. AI-powered email content generation and Copilot creates unique relevant mail and content tailored specific segments and campaign goals. So it leverages customer data and prior interaction to personalize the subject lines, messages, and calls to action. So boosting open and conversation rates, campaign performance optimization, Copilot continuously track the campaign results and analyze the engagement metrics such as clicks, conversations, and unsubscribe rate. It also provides you the actionable recommendation and refined strategies to allocate the more resources more effectively and maximize the ROI for ongoing feature campaigns. So journey automation recommendation, Copilot monitors the customer journey and interaction across touchpoints, spotting all opportunity for the automation. So it suggests which automation steps could be added or improved, such as different sequences, reminders, cross-channel engagement to create seamless personalized experience to prosperous customer, where we can summarize the emphasizing that Copilot marketing capabilities empower teams to segment customer accurately, generate compelling content, and optimize the campaign results and automate the journey, driving greater impact and efficiency. So let me show you one demo regarding it. I forgot the chats. Okay. I'll answer all the questions. Just let me take you to the demo first. I hope my screen is visible. So here, instead of getting separately into the sales, customer service, and all instance, we have all-in-one application, which is the Business Central, where this is the UI of Business Central. If you click on sales, and what we can do, we can generate marketing content for it. Let's go to the item first. Now, in the items, if I am selecting the Paris guest chair, black. Now this is the number of item number. This is the description, which is Paris guest chair. This is all the inventory attributes that we have, costing, posting, all the things. Now here we can summarize it. If you click on it directly, Copilot will give you the summarizations. If you are connecting with the customer, getting the review, getting the details about it, just click on it. It will analyze all the content we have put into the item details. It will give the summary. So this item not blocked, quantity in hand, standard cost, and all the things. Also, it will show you the picture. Now, what we can do, if we want to send a mail to the customer regarding the marketing text, we can directly click on the draft with the Copilot, which is already there, and it will draft a marketing text. Now, with the marketing text, what other options that we have? We can either regenerate it if we are not satisfied with it. We can set a tone as well. Is it inspiring, upbeat, creative, or formal? Let's put a formal and then regenerate it. So here in the formal, take a seat in a style where Persian elegance meet the office excellence. So this is how we can set up the tone into the different, where if we want to make it creative, we can click on creative and regenerate it. So tone has been changed. You can see here, and also we can have format where we can put it as a tagline plus format and regenerate it. Sit in Paris without leaving your office. Bonjour to comfort. Like this. And also you have different options for formatting as well. You can select whichever you want. You are satisfied with what type of marketing text that you want to create. Also, you have emphasis where innovation, sustainability, power, elegance, reliability, speed, everything that you can put it up. You can do your permutation combinations for your marketing text. You can keep it and you get this text and you can select that text or add it with the items and send to the customers. With all the applications, you have use of Copilot within the applications without anything. Even if you go to the customer service, if you have a case and previous communication with the customer, Copilot will summarize all the details about the relevant recent historical conversation and give you the talking points for the next call. Just a small demo I have gave you. In every applications, if you go to the sales, from there you can create emails, you can summarize the opportunities. If you go to the marketing, you can summarize the marketing text, create a marketing campaign with the Copilot. But for that, you have to do the full automation or full enablement of a Copilot from that. In customer service, it will give you the case summarizations, and in the field service, you get the order management as well. So next thing we have is in the field service intelligence, how we can use the Copilot. So Copilot's intelligence applies to the field service operations as well, that making them more efficient, responsive, and proactive. So work order summarization and insight, Copilot automatically summarizes the essential details from each work order, providing technicians and managers with a clear, concise overview. It extracts the insights such as priority level, required materials, and potential challenges. Sorry. It extracts insights such as priority level, requirement material, and potential challenges, enabling the faster and more accurate job assignments. Scheduling the optimization with the AI Copilot uses AI algorithms to optimize the technician scheduling, matching skills, availability, and proximity to the job sites. So this minimizes the travel time and cost, ensuring while right technician is assigned to each task. Improving the service quality and responsiveness, technician guidance and recommendation based on the work order context and prior data. Copilot provides actionable recommendation and troubleshooting steps for technicians. It also displays the relevant resources, step-by-step guides, and safety tips, helping the technician resolve issues quickly and safely. The predictive maintenance suggestions, Copilot analyze sensor data, repair the his- histories, repair histories, and asset performance and trends to anticipate maintenance needs. So it recommends the proactive maintenance before a breakdown occurs, reducing the downtime and improving the asset reliability for customers. For work order automation, Copilot can automatically generate work orders from incoming emails or service requests, reducing the manual data entry and response time. It swiftly summarizes the service request, extracting the main issue, customer details, and necessary background from the communication. So based on the service details, Copilot predicts required parts and technician skills, helping to ensure every work order prepared and dispatched efficiently and accurately. For the scheduling optimization as well, where AI-driven matching enables Copilot to assign most appropriate technician to each job, factoring in skills, certifications, and past performance. So travel time optimization uses a route analysis to minimize the spent time on road, increasing the number of jobs completed per day. So the system continuously analyzes skills and availability across the workforce, ensuring urgent requests are addressed and quickly while maximizing the technician productivity. Let me take you to the page where Microsoft have beautiful videos about how you can transform your work with the Copilot business.
Keeping up with the pace of work can be challenging, especially when your business is adapting and growing. Transform the way work gets done with Microsoft Copilot and Dynamics 365 Business Central, your everyday AI companion. Save time by asking questions to find what you need. And onboard quickly with Copilot to guide you as you develop new skills. Accelerate sales and spark creativity with marketing text suggestions tailored to your unique brand, using details already in Business Central like color, size, and material. Use Copilot to create sales quotes, orders, and invoices faster and easier than ever before, so you can invest time in relationships instead of paperwork. Simplify your day-to-day by automating business processes with Power Automate flows. And reclaim time for your most impactful work by using Copilot to keep your finances organized, from reconciling bank statements to matching purchase orders with e-invoices. All while using analysis views to make data-driven decisions that propel your business forward to new levels of success. Work smarter, adapt faster, and perform better with Microsoft Copilot in Business Central. You're used to asking questions to uncover the insights you need and solving problems by chatting with coworkers, customers, or vendors. Now, Copilot in Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central offers you a new way to continue the conversation. And security help you really answer but quickly and easily for the first time. Empowered to their data using their own Copilot to skip traditional menu navigation and locate records faster. Didn't find exactly what you were looking for? You can ask 5 questions to clarify and refine your search. Copilot acts as a virtual assistant, helping you track down the right information at the right time, all using natural language. Even complex searches become easy. Get answers or why to do things. So new users can get up to speed quickly, and longtime employees can learn new skills. Copilot gives your employees an edge by leading them to the next step, so processes are easier to learn and problems are easier to solve. With every day bringing something new, Copilot helps you reclaim time so you can work smarter, adapt faster, and perform better. Be ready for what's next with Dynamics 365 Business Central.
Okay, so here we have came to the end of this session, and let me take all the questions one. So question we have from the Yogesh that how to manage Copilot in Dynamics 365 CRM to manage regulatory compliance and organizational data security. So how to manage? First, when you are enabling the Copilot and assigning teams to all the across your all the team hierarchies. So what happens when you're managing it with CRM and regulatory compliance and data security? So what security role you assign to the users when you're assigning the security roles? So data loss prevention first, governance and policy alignment that you required to our platform DLP policies to restrict connectors that could expose the sensitive data. Another thing is cross-region data management movement consent, where if your region lacks an Azure OpenAI endpoint, the admin must explicitly consent to the cross-regional data, and you have to edit the auditing on a key entities, like which are the entities that you want to provide data on, like leads, opportunities, accounts, contact, cases, to track the changes and support the forensic investigation. Second thing that you have security roles and field level security. So whichever security roles you are assigning to the users, it gets a permission to view, read, write, and delete. So it depends on whichever the access that you give, it will get the access for that entities only. You can put a record level access as well. You can put the SharePoint integration control. You can put email assistance. So regarding to your need, you can manage how Copilot works in Dynamics. Now, next question we have from Bobby is, so which tools we have to have in a place to carry with Copilot in Dynamics 365? Can you elaborate your questions, means specific tools that you are asking? Another question we have is, Copilot share all the company CRM data with Azure AI service. It depends on how you configure your Copilot with your CRM. Means if you work, so Azure AI, that is integrating with the CRM data, but Copilot does not automatically share all your company data. So Microsoft have implementation of data privacy and compliance, like default behavior, no broad data sharing, or usually it do not share the data with Azure AI. Any other questions we have? Okay, how we can get Microsoft Dynamics? Okay, I'll share the link in the chat box. So here is the link. You can click on this link and whichever the product, go to the products, whichever you want, sales, customer service, customer journey, business central, contact center, you can directly go from here. Okay, Taylor, I'm waiting. No worries. You can type your question. Yes, Hemant, you can get a free trial of Dynamics 365. Just click on this link. Log in with your official credentials, and you may get 30 days free trial of Dynamics 365 CRM application. It can automate delivery process. Copilot, yes, in certain extent, it can also automate the delivery process with the help of Power Automate and Copilot. You can pair it with the Power Automate. Delivery means you are asking about, Tyler, you are asking about delivery process in field service or in supply chain. Yeah, supply chain and field service. Yes, in both you can add up. You can automate your delivery process with Copilot. Also, you can pair it with the Copilot Studio, supply chain management, or field service models as well, where you can automate it with the trigger based. Whenever order has been created, it will automatically alert into the production and a warehouse. From warehouse, it will with the systematic automated process like sale order confirmation, or creating the delivery notes, or assigning the drivers to notify the customers, giving real-time notification. So you can automate the delivery process with the Copilot as well. And in supply chain, in ERP also, Copilot has been introduced. In supply chain, with the use of Copilot, you can automate your delivery service or delivery process. I'll be here. Please paste your questions in the chat box. So thank you so much. I'll be here. If you have any questions, please paste in the chat box. I'll answer all the questions. Okay. The last thing for the delivery process, will it be update in real time or is there delay? Let's say in front of from the office, the order goes through the supplier. The supplier confirms they have product, which can then come back to the office, which then place the order and send that back to the supplier, who will then deliver the goods to the customer, who would then sign POD, which comes back to the office. Now, for this scenario, what happens? What are the written policy that you have embedded into your supply chain or the field service? Like first, that the order gets through the supplier. Whenever it changes the hands and whenever the new update comes in, Copilot can access the information and give you the selective uh, upcoming details that is required or what next best thing or what next best action that you can perform. If it's sent back to the supplier, who will then deliver goods at the customer who would not sign the POD. So with every steps, whichever the every trigger that gives in the CRM or gives in the supply chain or the field service, you have to configure Copilot what next best action or what notification that delivery manager or the supplier could get. For automating entire process, it will be take a lot of effort, but with the some aspect you can configure the Copilot with it. For automating the process, you can take help of a Copilot Studio, Power Automate to trigger an action, what responses that you want to get configured for your return policy and return process or the delivery process. You can do that, but for that you need some complex configuration of Copilot, Power Automate, and Copilot Studio. Yes. I was just waiting for the questions if are there any. Please fill out the feedback form. Thank you. Thank you for the insight.